Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Obenrader back again. And today we are going to be doing some STEM challenges. But first, we're going to read a book, a little short book about bridges, because we are talking this week about Three Billy Goats Gruff, and it talks about them traveling over a bridge. So I am going to share my screen with you today, and we're going to read a short book that's found on Epic. And it is talking to us about bridges. Why do we use bridges? So we're going to get this all up for us here, nice and big. And we're going to start off. Why do we use bridges? Did you ever see a tree lying across a stream? Did you walk on it to get to the other side? Long ago, trees that fell across streams may have given people the idea for building bridges. So now we're just going to look into this, and it's talking about bridges make our lives easier. They help us cross rivers, roads, and valleys. Without them, we would have to walk farther. Early bridges were made of stone, wood, and rope. Today, builders also use steel and concrete. And it says down here, did you know that animals use bridges too? Just like in Three Billy Goats Gruff. So it's talking about how they have to be strong to be able to hold the weight. These are different types of bridges. This is called a beam bridge, and it has a simple shape. It uses a firm beam and a pier at each end. If the piers are far apart, the beam will not be as strong. Most beams are made of steel or concrete. And then this is an arch bridge. And this is a suspension bridge. This bridge often has a truss under the road. The truss right here, the suspension bridge. Building bridges. So here you can see they are building the bridges to make them strong. They want to make sure that they can make it through weather and be able to be strong enough to carry what they are carrying, whether it's cars, whether it's a bridge for people. And you can see some different things and how the engineers design them so they can be built. So what we have here is a try this, build a beam bridge. So I'm going to stop my share, and we're going to come back to this because I'm going to talk today, first of all, of different ideas that you can use at home to try to build your own bridge. We are going to use one where you got paper and you're going to build a paper bridge to go along with retelling Three Billy Goats Gruff. But I also have an example here, and I used some of my son's Legos. And what I did is I have the water here, so you could use Legos to create your bridge to go across the water. Also, I have here, I use popsicle sticks, and I put them into clothespins. So I have popsicle sticks and clothespins here. And what we did, I put this down in like this, and I made it so this was kind of like my stand. And then it stands up here in front of us. And then you could add popsicle sticks across it and make your bridge as well. You could make a nice bridge for your goats to go across, or just to practice with making a fun bridge. So you can see, so you just make the pattern, it would be with their sticks. But the one that I'm gonna have you try at home is a special one. And you're gonna see how well you can do this and how many pennies you can put on it before it crashes. I'm just gonna show you a little design. So I took 2 plastic cups, but you could use regular drinking cups that you have in your house, and I'm gonna put them down like this. And we're actually going to build a beam bridge. And remember, it talked about them having them down, not spread far apart, because it makes it weaker. So they have these every so often down into the water or whatever it's in. And then I'm gonna take a piece of paper and I'm gonna take tape. And I'm gonna take one end of this bridge and I'm gonna tape it to my cup. And then I'm going to move it over like this. And I'm going to tape the other end onto my cup. So now I have my bridge. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take my pennies and I'm gonna try to stack my pennies on top of here. But if you notice this, I have it pretty far apart. So I'm gonna move it just to show you the different lengths that you can do. I'm going to move it down a little bit and I'm actually going to tape them a little bit closer first. So I just showed you how the far away one went and now I'm going to tape it closer. So here we go. I'm going to just move it down a little bit so you can see it so they're not so far apart. And then this would be the middle of our bridge. And you can see it's a little stronger. So when I start adding my pennies, I could add more and more pennies without it falling down. So here I am. I'm going to add another penny and another penny. And you can see it's not sinking yet, because I have not spaced them out. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to our original design and I'm going to space it way out again. And you're gonna practice doing this as well. This is going to be your STEM thing. And I'm gonna put my first penny on there. And you can see it's already starting to weigh it down, but I'm still able to get it there, but it's starting to bend already. So what I want you to try for your extension activity today is to try to build the bridge out of paper and cups and build that bridge to see how many pennies or how many coins you can stack on there and count it. Make them so they're closer and then slowly move them away to see which one is stronger. I hope you have fun with this activity today, boys and girls. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.